My name is John Stonehouse, and I am the operations officer for the Tucson Air Branch. As far as FAA rules and guidelines on aircraft, because of who we are and what we do, we're exempt from those rules. Though if my aircraft lands on private property, it's a law enforcement need. How long are they allowed to hover? We can hover as long as we have fuel on board. And the smaller the helicopter, the worse it is to hover. Our Blackhawks practically fly themselves. Helicopter crews, they should be very courteous. If you're being dusted, that's a branch directive violation. I need to know about that, and that's low. But if your property gets damaged due to an aircraft rotor wash or anything on your property, I need to know about that. You can dial our Air Branch operations number, 520-584-2450. My office is staffed 24 hours a day. All of my aircraft are equipped with a Tattletale box. I can go into my system and I can pull that system up and it was in a hover, this was the speed, or this was the direction the nose was pointing. Again, if my aircraft lands, it is for a law enforcement purpose. Even though we're FAA exempt, we are not exempt from the U.S. Constitution. The Fourth Amendment is quite clear on warrants. All my pilots, just like me, we're federal agents. If we land out there, there's a reason for it. We take it very seriously. The majority of our people are prior military. It's a law enforcement exemption, and that's due to the nature of our work and what we have to accomplish. The average pilot comes into our agency with over 3,000 flight hours. The majority of them, especially during these times, are combat hours. You're the reason we do our job. You're the reason we go out there and protect people. That's why we're out there flying the hours. That's why we protect the border. We're here to protect the people of the United States. And that is my top priority. 10 gentlemen with burlap backpacks, what we assume is marijuana. They are going to be looked at and followed differently than a group of migrants. This is a very critical point in our mission. We're on station and we don't want to move, because if we lose what we've seen, that can affect chain of custody and evidence as it goes on. The majority of the migrant people won't go very far. Drug runners, the people who are carrying illegal contraband, will do just about anything and everything to get away. So our pilots will sometimes have to fly a little more aggressive to catch those people. The reason we do hover for such a long period of time is we could have found someone in distress. And we have rules regarding our aviation handbook that if we locate someone in distress, we are not to leave that area. You know, in regard to migrant deaths, Borstar, which we work quite frequently with in our air program, we had approximately 1,700 saves last year. We're definitely about protecting the people. Our major concern, especially in the heat right now, if we locate people, we want to get a hold of them. A day's journey in water in this heat right now is detrimental. We don't want any deaths in the desert. A group that's in the desert right now in this heat is a serious, it's almost an emergency situation for us. We have aircraft going out there every day. All of our aircraft carry gallons and gallons of water on it. We transported 4 Monday night that we had found off a locator, and they were admitted they were under emergency conditions. They didn't think they were going to survive, and thank God they are going to survive. But that's because we got them and we took them straight to the hospital. One of the major things we will do also with our helicopter that not a lot of people know, we will pick up people in distress and we will take them straight to the hospital or straight to an ambulance. We need to get a hold of these people out here. They are coming into the United States. A lot of them are being misled. They don't know the journey is this far. They don't know the journey is this long. And they don't realize the amount of water they are going to need. We had 3 deaths, I think, recently this week out there. It's definitely not our intent. Shame that we can't get them all. Anybody and everybody.